Friday night at Bogus Stadium, San Benito looking to stay unbeaten in District 32-6A, and looked like they were going to do it when Christian Sierra took in the touchdown. But Harlingen South had other plans, wanted to throw a wrench into this one. James Carpio takes it in on the quarterback draw, and Harlingen South comes back to edge San Benito 21-20. Hawks give San Benito their first district loss of the year and throw things into a little bit of a tizzy in that district in 32-6A. But San Benito has already clinched the playoffs. Harlingen South cannot make the playoffs. Harlingen and Los Fresnos are already in. So it looks like this. Harlingen and Los Fresnos will play for Wesco East. The way things shake out now, San Benito, Rivera, Brownsville Veterans, they are all up for it. What are your thoughts, Joe, on how this shakes out right now with Harlingen and Los Fresnos up top and tied at the district?
I don't think it's a surprise that Harlingen and Los Fresnos are up there at top. We expected that, I think, from day one. San Benito obviously has been the big surprise. Rivera, we said all along, best 0-1, best 0-2, best 0-3, best 0-6. And, yeah, they're right there in the making. Now, again, the wild card, San Benito, what can they do now? Because San Benito, you better watch out. You got a real team coming at you this week.
If you would say anything about 32-6A, it's that there's a lot of parity at the top. Harlingen, Los Fresnos, San Benito, Brownsville Veterans, Rivera. It seems like any of those teams can beat any of the other teams on any given day.
Yeah, and what's funny to me is it's been so jam-packed all year, and now we're getting down to the end of it, and it's Harlingen and Los Fresnos near the top again. So as much as things are different, they still kind of find a way to stay the same at the end, you know?
Yeah, and San Benito still with the edge on getting that district title. Los Fresnos, as we were talking about, had the game of their year on defense. They needed a big win against Brownsville Veterans, and they got one. A huge win, a shutout win over the Chargers, who were playing for their playoff lives. And at home, Leo Aguilar Stadium, Clint Finley's club has a lot of talent, Joe. Are they starting to come into their own now when they need to?
They're starting to come into their own, and they also had a good scout on this game because of the fact that, again, the starting quarterback's still banged up for Veterans Memorial, and therefore they become a multi-quarterback but still one-dimensional type of football team. They don't have the scrambler anymore. It's just everything up the middle, and so a good scout from the week before, and they executed. They got it done.
Meanwhile, last night, Rivera does it again. Fourth straight win after opening 0-6. That defense is strong. Greg, we were talking about it before. They've done this before. Tom Chavez teams get better. They got better last year, and they're getting better this year.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every time you want to write them off, suddenly they're going to rip off a long win streak and, you know, make what you will of non-district play, but they get into these district games and they find a way to win them, and then they're right there in the mix at the end. So really impressive out of Rivera.
But if Rivera wants to make the playoffs, they need to win at San Benito because Brownsville Veterans is still on their heels. Who wins this game? Rivera at San Benito, Greg?
I'm going to go with San Benito. Just been the better team for longer, but you got to be scared of this Rivera hot streak.
If defense wins big games, then Rivera's got the better defense. San Benito can light it up. They shocked Harlingen, but I'm going to pick Rivera. They're on a roll. And again, quarterback calling his own plays, folks.
Yeah, if Rini presses to Josh Garza as the top QB wide receiver in 5A, then Danny Elizondo to Edward Rubio is the best one in 6A in the Valley. I've got Brownsville Rivera coming up with this one. We are coming right back on Sunday Sports Extra. Going to talk a little bit about 31-5A. Roma on the verge of making history. Weslaco and Weslaco East once again. Tanaco Bowl for the title. And the Gladiators, can they get it done? It's all next.